Damn, this demo's long, but it's cool. Ainheld Keep. My throat hurts. I need to get some water soon.
Wow! I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable. As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
Yes, sir!
So,
she
she's
can
a
be-
student here after all.
She can be an engineer.
I swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before. And more importantly,
She just turned away for.
and we're class 7 is clearly no coincidence. Only
Right.
3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
In one piece? What does that...
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbal technology and features variable difficulty levels. As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
What?
Monsters? That's a joke, right?
Now I understand. Special operations, indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name. And it's not just for my students either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
She keeps looking
Hold on
away.
just a second. We did what you said and came here. But what the heck is all this crap? This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell. I've yet to
Right.
accept the situation, but I understand it now, at the very least. Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instruction.
Michael Henry 4 Master Quartz.
While on standby, they will explain their qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus 2.
Understood.
Bah, finally, we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Yes!
Damn. Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
Who's that?
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
Oh, he was with that girl.
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. As soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place. That extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
I'd say that's up to you guys, you know? You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
He's a bracer?
facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor. So how much do you already know?
Nothing too specific. The above-ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side, and the below-ground area is still being expanded.
Are the two of you already acquainted?
Yeah, we met during the war.
We are. I just had no idea she'd be one of my students. But that's neither here nor there. Let's start with introductions while everything's being prepped. I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time to speak with you two yet.
Why even bother introducing yourself? We all know you're Rien Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier, the big hero who put an end to the Erebonian Civil War when he was just a student. Not to mention the occupation of Crossbell.
Yeah,
I'm
give me an
sure
attitude.
everyone in Erebonia knows who you are. Probably everyone in Crossbell, too.
In addition, you resolved incident after incident across the Empire as part of your schoolwork. Then, during the Northern War last October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius to annex Northumbria.
Wait, there's another war after the second game?
Le Guin? Like, our principal? Wait, what? And he helped occupy Northumbria?
That's erroneous. The actual circumstances.
You're both very well informed. Though, calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Rien Schwarzer. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting as an instructor here at the branch campus today.
Yeah, tell them stuff about yourself, not stuff that they heard.
I'll be overseeing martial arts and Panzer Soldat training outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history.
Oh, so we're still doing that stuff?
That is, of course, in addition to being the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations.
Yeah, I thought Rien was good at school.
I'll go next.
Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital. I've heard more than just the common stories about you.
You're a Vander. That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's...
Oh, I remember General Zack, the military guy. But I don't remember no
Mueller
Mueller.
is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them, right up to my hair.
Wait, does that mean he's family with Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I remember that guy. I remember him too.
It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build.
By the way, are those glasses fake? They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them.
Oof.
Damn.
Fashion is clearly not their intended function.
Alright, I get it. They don't look good. No need to rub it in. Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
Yeah, keep that glasses.
Fine.
They look cool.
Oh, brother. I'm Una Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police Academy.
Crawford, where? That last name sounds familiar.
And honestly, I'd rather not be here. But if that's how it's gonna be, then I'll just have to make the most of it.
Ah, Crossbell. I had my suspicions. So, when you say police academy, you're talking about the military police academy, right?
There was no military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it. Are you saying I can only call it by the official name the great and powerful Erebonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I was being insensitive.
Well, I might have overreacted, but I still don't accept that name.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
I'm less than.
We know who you are. I forgot your name though. Yep, that's it. Atalina Orion.
Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Yep.
Isn't that classified?
Yeah,
My
right?
affiliation with them ended upon my enrollment here. On paper. Please, think nothing of it.
I feel as though I've just heard something I shouldn't have.
The intelligence division is pretty hardcore, isn't it? Hold up! What do you mean, on paper?
Slip of the tongue. Oops.
There's that snark.
Thank you for waiting.
Katoa.
Preparations are now complete for the Level 0 Einhell trial.
Oh, I didn't know that. I think that's the blonde girl.
If you haven't already, please set your Arcus 2s now.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student like us.
Alright.
Understood. Each of you were given one of these, right?
Hey, it looks different.
Ah, that.
I was sent one, but I haven't turned it on yet.
It's a battle augment. Normal battle augments are personal devices that link with their user and can produce a variety of effects. They can improve your physical abilities and allow you to cast orbital arts, among other things. But this is the newest model, the Arcus 2. It has a few additional functions. It's interesting.
It's a little different from the Enigma models in Crossbell.
To be precise, they are the product of a collaboration between the Reinford Company and Epstein Foundation.
Reinford, that's Elisa.
I assume these models are combat ready?
Yeah. I'll explain how they work. Now, each of you take one of these.
Rean handed a master quartz to each of the 3 students.
We get master quartz?
The Enigmas did have these.
The basics should be the same. Go ahead and set your master quartz in the central slot.
Yes, sir.
Here?
I should set mine while they're at it.
Alright, Orbits, a general term for the mechanical device that extracts overall energy from systems and uses it to generate magical effects in the enhancement. Battle Orbits, Arcus 2, a personal usifier that can harness over energy in a variety of ways depending on the quartz set in it, since they are tailor-made for the use of the Orbits. Internal structure varies from one unit to another. Quartz crystal circuit, a circuit made from septennial fragment called Cephith, sent to battle Orbits to harness a variety of powers and properties. And my throat hurts. Yeah, whatever. Your current objective is always displayed. You can see it when you press down to expand the mini-map. Please set Rean's master course into its Arcus 2. Master course is set in in the camp menu. Okay. Change my costume. Quartz.
Whoa!
Alright.
I can feel it working.
Now that you've set your master quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat.
All right.
Okay, now this is new.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Shut up, old man.
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red level? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter. It's time we saw what Class 7's Special Operations is made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
Oh, great.
Hey, watch the floor!
Oh shit, my battery.
Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you?
Oh, yeah.
Clem Soleus.
She has that.
Never mind.
What the heck?
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up.
It was Yuna, correct?
Huh?
Oh, don't tell me. Okay, no. Oh my gosh, just like in the first game with Reen and Elisa.
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
I'm geeked.
Well then, history repeats itself.
Right?
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Reen.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression. Oh,
Right?
wow. I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
Yeah, I like that name. Yeah, he's
I
about to
assure
get
you,
slapped.
I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more. So I think I'll take you up on that.
Why didn't it show the slap? Did he censor it? Man.
Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh.
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky.
Not unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment from one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
So calm down.
I see. He's so mature for his age. Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So it's time to begin storming the key. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Oh, nice.
2 swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety, but that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
I didn't realize. Well, Yuna, how about you?
I'm still not down for all this, but I get it.
Okay,
This is a
okay.
military academy, so here you go.
Okay, what's it called? Her voice actor, I'm pretty sure she's the same one from Persona 5. I just forgot her name. What's her name? I forgot her name. Well, I'll remember it. Why now?
Another dual wielding.
You use side-handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that. What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers. Special tonfa with guns installed. Developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
An intriguing weapon.
Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Okay, her name was An. She has the same voice actor as An. An Takakumi.
Of course I do.
From Persona 5.
I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I'm pretty sure
I'm
she's not
curious
a
about
kid.
that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
She will.
Well, personally, I agree, but
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the Intelligence Division.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Yep.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus? I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Just one sword.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the Eight Leaves One Blade School.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose so. That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Okay, let's just...
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
Yep. Damn, this demo's long. I need a break.
The entrance is right over there.
Alright, I'm gonna just take a quick break. I'll be back.
Yes.
What up, guys? I'm back. I don't know if this can be in a second video or it's all gonna be one video. I'm pretty sure it's over an hour. It only lets me like edit parts in just like to an hour. I'm using the PlayStation edit thing, whatever it's called. What is that, Pokemon? What the hell? Everyone stop. It's a Pokemon. Looks like a Pokemon. I am a monster. Right from the start. I can't believe he seriously released monsters down here. Instructor Rean, what are your orders? First off, I want to see each of your battle skills. Everyone prepare for battle. Wait, are you really gonna make her fight too? I have no issue with combat. Don't worry, I'll back you guys up. We're going in now. Stay focused, everyone. Got it. I'll just show you what I'm capable of. Combat begins when you walk into enemies on the field. You can press X to attack enemies on the field. An attack from the front will cause the enemy to pause briefly, but if you can land an attack from behind, the enemy will be stunned. So that's what it does.
Hey-ya! Take them down!
Turn on active combats, take action on the turn. Alright. If you select X or attack, press X or if you select an enemy outside a character's attack range, the character will not attack, only moving as close as possible. Press triangle to perform crafts. Press left to use items. The item move commands have short AT delays, so use them if late in turn order.
Alright!
Too much reading. This is fight.
Take this!
Ooh, nice.
My turn! Is that all?
Hey, 55 seconds. Alright. Oh, our levels are pretty high already. Wait, oh, never mind. I thought our levels were 24, 39, 39. Marines level 7, everyone else level 3. Enemy monsters eliminated. Phew, not bad for our first battle. No one's hurt, right? I'm unharmed. We're fine, bud. Talina, right? You're not bad. You are correct. Sir, I can't keep up. I still find it hard to believe that such a thing as combat shells exist. And it seems like she's very skilled at controlling it. That much is true, but it's also true that she's younger than the two of you. You both seem experienced in battle, so I'd appreciate it if you could support her. I plan to do that from the start anyway. Doesn't seem like the monsters will be too much of a challenge, so we shouldn't have any problems. I'm sure crossbows, cutting-edge weapons will show their worth eventually. You have a difficult year ahead of you. Don't talk like it doesn't involve you. Come on, everyone. Let's keep moving. Finding a given type of enemy gradually unlocks information about them. The battles go on, as well as certain artifacts can unlock all information at once. This shows how likely the enemy is to be afflicted with a particular... so much reading, I don't like too much reading. Man, I keep pressing L2, I think I'm keeping this Persona 5. Is this an orb charging station? That's right, if things get a bit too dangerous, we should come back here and rest up. Orbital charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspect by pressing X and choose reset which lucky. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing we could charge. Rest. Dun, dun,
Hey-ya!
Oh.
There!
It's a beetle. An insect monster. It looks like it's got a pretty hard shell. It seems fairly agile too. Enemies with either of those characteristics are best dealt with by using arts. That's exactly right, Kurt. Let's try it out.
Hey-ya!
They're in disarray.
First, I kind of know about this.
It's my turn!
I shall go. Arcus activate.
Very well.
Alright,
Yeah!
ooh, nice.
It's my turn. Arcus activate. Huh.
This should end it.
Is that all?
Hey, let's go, Kurt. Alright, let's keep going.
Sit!
Wait just a moment. Let's check the treasure chest over there before we go any further. Alright, there must be something useful in it. Treasure chest. Damn it. Oh, hide that.
I found some treasure!
It seems to be a quartz. Yes, one of us should set it in the orbiment. Well, obviously, there's a... I mean, this is just a demo, so I'm not gonna, like, really need it. Whoa, that's a big monster. Not big, but freaky. It's a bit tiresome having to deal with them all. I think it's finally my time to shine. It's hard making like a mean voice girl for her. The gun breaks. We're finally going to see what they can do. I take it. Here's hoping they live up to all your boosting earlier. Oh heck. Oh, they will. Just you watch. Oh, they will. Don't know which voice to give her.
Begin combat.
Mode chain. Press R to change Chura's mode during battle. Use which one mode? Visit striker mode. Weapon type strikes. Gunner mode. Weapon types pierce.
Set gunner!
Ooh. Now what's this do?
Take this!
Whoa.
I'm up!
Very well. Arcus, activate!
I shall go. Rionac, activate. Fire!
I'm up!
Alright.
Crimson Slash!
Hey, let's go.
Very well.
It's my turn! Take this!
My turn. Charging.
There we go.
Let's go.
Wait, what? Listen down, yeah. What the hell?
My turn.
Strike!
Here I go!
Alright, there we go. Actually,
Set striker! Take this!
Yeah!
hasn't got dead yet. What the hell?
Now. Rionac, activate. Fire!
It's my turn.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Strike!
Here I go! Take this!
Why isn't
Very
it?
well.
Tony, hold up. Break up from enemies, break constitution, so this will disable the enemy for preservation. Alright, there we go.
Well, look at that.
That was weird. The thing wasn't dying. Huh, well, how's that? Their supposedly fire capabilities are impressive, but the trade-off is that the gun function lacks the same power what the Baltons have. I suppose it's all about how you use them. They're very versatile weapons. Agreed. Honestly, they're more impressive than I'd imagine. So you admit it? I was speaking strictly about the weapons. The wielder is a separate matter entirely. Tell me, does one of your fancy sword moves involving pulling your head out of your ass? Now you two. About Judas mode change. Although Gunner mode doesn't get the same attack and defense boost as Striker mode, the change in area of your normal attacks will increase as well your counter attack. Generally speaking, Striker mode should be used against a single powerful opponent. Gunner mode is best against swarms of enemies. You can also change Juno's attack from the equip screen, the camp menu. Alright.
Ah, treasure chest.
Yep. Sounds different when he screams. Another Pokemon. What was that?
Arcus, activate!
Let's go.
Strike! I'm up!
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
Yeah!
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Here I go! Set, gunner!
I'm up!
Arcus, activate.
Oh, it's getting some health when it attacks.
Battle complete.
Bet.
Let's continue.
Sit!
There we go. Hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure that's a new monster. There's another big one. Yeah, I think now will be a good time to try combat links. Agreed. This will be my first time trying them out. Trying them in combat is the best way to learn. First off, let's get things set up. Can now use combat links. Yeah, I remember this. Now set links. Now. No, wait, hold on. See combat links. Oh, here we go. Let's see, I'll link with her since I know her. These guys could hit it off. Alright.
There!
We'll end this quick!
Before technically gives characters a chance to implement enemies. Alright. Link. Anyways.
Crimson Slash! Now!
Let's go, Altina!
Yes.
Sit!
There. Now. Brionac, activate. Fire. There. Instructor Rean.
Leave it
to me!
Ooh, nice.
My turn!
Here I go! Yeah! Nice! We did it!
Not bad, you guys. Got it to work. So that was a combat link. I felt like I was completely in sync with everyone else. I detected no issue with linking between our current members. It appears we will have no issues going forward. Yeah, combat linking will be very important for our upcoming battles. Try to use it as often as possible so you get used to the feeling. Thanks for the... That's all for the basics of battle. Any questions so far? None from me. Me neither. But I can't believe a battle or minute this advance has already been used in real combat. You seem to know a lot about what's going on. Are you involved with it somehow? Now that you mention it, she does seem to know her way around it. No, it's simply because I've experience with the previous model. But it will be fair to say this new model is the result of the test instructor Rean and his classmates ran 2 years ago. Oh, I had no idea. On top of everything else, you helped make this too? No, not just me. My whole class could take credit for that. We weren't the only ones who participated in the operational tests either. For someone called the Astron Charvier, you're pretty humble, aren't you? I don't really think this has anything to do with it. The Astron Chevalier. Is this man really the hero of Erebonia? Was there something else you wanted to ask me? No, nothing else. I understand what the Arcus 2 can do now. Let's continue. Yes, I would not be wandering around down here any longer than I need to. In that case, let's go. Is something the matter? I never realized before, but I was thinking how incredible instructor Sarah is. She seemed pretty irresponsible and all over the place, but she managed to lead nearly a dozen of us. I don't really understand. In any event, I will provide support as usual. If the situation calls for it, please give me orders. Thanks, I appreciate the thought. We must be most of the way through by this point. This is no time to let our guard down. Understood. Yeah, I already know all about this.
You've just crossed the halfway point. Best of luck on the second half.
Yes. Thank you. What kind of campus would build a facility like this on site?
How big is this place?
Sit!
No! I'm just gonna fight the big enemies. Gotta run, gotta run.
Sit! Ready!
That's same monsters before. That thing's huge, way bigger than anything else we fought before. Considering our current fighting strength, it may prove a difficult battle. I sure didn't expect them to let something like that loose down here. Should we back off and search for another route? No, we need to face it head on. Head on? Are you crazy? Not at all. There are 4 of us and we can use combat links. As long as we got the basics down, we'll definitely be able to defeat it. For real? Very well, I'm ready. Understood, assuming combat stance. Get ready, everyone. Let's go.
I'll show no mercy!
I can't use S-Crafts yet.
Take this!
I'm up! Get back!
My turn.
Strike!
There.
It's mine!
I shall go. Brionac, activate. Fire. Now. Instructor Ring.
Alright, let's do
Got
this.
it!
Yeah.
All right!
This isn't good.
Strike!
It's down.
It's mine!
Let's go.
Get back!
Alright.
I shall go. Brionac, activate. Fire.
Nice!
Alright, there we go.
We did it!
Didn't take as long as before.
Yeah, I did it!
Hey, good luck.
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
Support. One advance. Alright. Phew, that was pretty rough in the end. It wasn't as strong as I'd expected. It's gonna come back. I had a feeling it's the way the camera was moving. Behind you. What? Shoot. Cleomus, or whatever it said. Rah.
Now, bring it on!
Oh, it's just me? Well, I can use S-Crabs now. Ring can now use S-Crawl. Summon fallen leaves. S-Crabs are combo. Powerful combat techniques consume all your SP. At least 100 SP is required to use an S-Crab, and their strength is boosted if used at 200 SP. By pressing R1 additional button about, you all can have a character performance S-Craft, even while researcher. Each character possesses corresponds to one of the 4 directions based on the party order.
I'm up!
Yeah, let's do this.
My blade, calm as still
I
water.
remember this. This is the same move from the second game.
Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Finish it? I guess that. That move finishes it, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Everyone okay?
52 seconds only. What was that? Phew. Pretty awesome, right? Junior, Kurt, Atalina, are you okay? Yes. Somehow. No damage received. Glad to hear it. Thanks for acting so quickly, Atalina. Junior, Kurt, putting your weapons away in front of the enemy isn't very smart. Don't let your guard down until you've confirmed the enemy is defeated. That's the basic rules of combat. Got it. My apologies, I was caught completely off guard. No, as the leader, it was actually more my fault. I've still got a lot to learn as an instructor. But that's no excuse. Measuring my skills as an instructor is another one of the reasons for this test. So I need you guys to watch me and decide for yourselves too. whether or not I'm worthy of being Class 7's, no, of being your instructor. Oh, decide for ourselves. After we finish here, any of you can transfer to another class if you want. I'll personally talk to the principal on your behalf. How's that? What are you standing around for? Quit wasting time and get back to the test. You're almost at the end, be careful. Oops, I guess we talked too much. Let's keep going and stay focused till the end. Understood. How dare he talk like he knows everything? And again, Again? Nothing. But he wants us to decide if he should be our teacher? I suppose I haven't given him enough credit. I've been too arrogant. If I keep this up, there's no way I'll be able to face my father or brother. Yeah, so have I. There's no point in me being here if I'm just gonna act like this. Anyway, let's go, Kurt. We can't let that guy keep hogging the spotlight. I agree, we can't let ourselves fall behind Adelina either, seeing we're near the end. Let's hurry. Just want to save. Yeah, this definitely has to be in a second video. I just thought this demo was like 1 hour. It's been like 2 or 3 hours. Might as well just give me the whole game.
There!
Oh, my throat hurts. Alright, let's get this one.
Ready!
There we go.
Just beyond there are the doors leading to your destination. Be quick about it.
So,
Understood. Heading to target point.